Hey everybody, what's up? There's a saying here in Wisconsin, and it goes something like, if you don't like the weather, wait a day, it'll change. Um, because we're a very northern state, the only thing between us and Canada, there's a little slice of upper Michigan. Um, so we're very northern. We feel the effects of all four seasons every year. And that's what I love about this state. I came down here to the park this afternoon. It's just an absolutely perfect fall afternoon. I don't know if you can see this, so check this out. Check out some of these colors. I'm down here by the river, where I usually do my river vlogs. You can get a real sense of the season. That's the river down there. Anyway, fall is my favorite season. It really, to me, it's the epitome of change. Change happening right before your eyes. I think that's what I like about fall. I'm not a big fan of summer. I don't mind it when it starts. I like the warmth, I like the beauty, I like the green grass, I like the flowers. But come late August, early September, it just gets hot, muggy, buggy. It just gets to be a lot. And all of a sudden, hey, we have fall to look forward to. We have all this. I love fall. I absolutely love this season. This is my favorite time of the year, for sure. But come around late November, Thanksgiving, suddenly all these colors go away. Everything gets kind of just dirt color, the absence of color, really. And things just get muddy and just blah. And then suddenly, hey, it's winter. And winter around here can just be majestic. The first couple months, you've got the beautiful snow. It's just amazing. But by February, March, April, it gets kind of dirty, muddy, real gray, real sloppy, real dingy. And then, hey, there comes spring. And as I was driving home today, I was thinking about this, about these changes of the season and how that reflects on life. And I always get very nostalgic and very philosophical this time of year. A couple of videos ago, when I was talking about All You Need Is Love, I mentioned a few of the things that have been going on that have been just weighting me down. There's been some stuff at work. There's been the hater drama. I've had 3 funerals to go to since August. But you know what? Those things have passed, just like the funeral, or just like the seasons. Some of the drama at work has more or less seen a resolve. My huge workload that was bearing me down, I had like 6 or 7 major projects. Between today and yesterday, I finished 3 or 4 of them. I can actually breathe again. The hater drama here on YouTube kind of ended. Hopefully it resolved itself. And then there's the funerals. Well, that's a whole different beast, isn't it? The one on Saturday was for this young boy, 22, 23, who died of leukemia, or of thyroid cancer. He's the 3rd member of that family to die. But yet going to the funeral, giving my condolences to my coworker, I felt okay. I felt better. It was the most personal sermon I've ever been to. There wasn't a dry eye in the house. It was absolutely beautiful. The priest actually acknowledged, this isn't fair, life isn't fair, it doesn't make sense. But sadly enough, it was the girl I work with's birthday on Saturday, the day of the funeral. And the priest said, hey, let's celebrate her life. Let's celebrate muster up the strength we can to celebrate her life. After the church, after the service, I went out to the funeral, or out to the cemetery for a service, and right where they'd be burying his coffin, right next to that there was a gravestone, and it was a certain family where 3 boys died in 1989. These were friends of my sister's. These kids got killed. It was an underage drinking thing. You always hear about these about once a year. It started the first week of school. I was off starting my first week in college. But I remember hearing this, and it was really weird because we had friends in high school that were going through this. You know, they shut down the school and they had the funeral in the auditorium, and there was all this sadness at home. And as I'm at this funeral on Saturday, I'm thinking about this, and I'm thinking of how this changed my life. I didn't know these kids, but one of the people who should have been in that car, but he was grounded, was my future brother-in-law. He and my sister knew each other, but were never that close until that tragedy happened. She kind of consoled him. That's how they met. Life moves on. Now I have 2 beautiful nephews from it. 4 years ago, my best friend, his brother got killed in Afghanistan. The hurt doesn't go away. We were just chatting the other night. You know, the hurt doesn't go away. But since then, he has 2 beautiful children, and you learn how to cope. And I guess that's what I pull from these funerals. It doesn't, you know, when it's hot and it's July and it's muggy, there's at least the thought of some solace down the road that doesn't make you forget about the hot, muggy days. It's a beautiful day now. I know winter's going to be around the corner. I know these 20 below days are going to be here. But hey, then spring shows up. And I don't know if this is making sense the way I'm piecing this all together, but I guess things do resolve themselves, and you never forget. You never forget about winter. You never forget about the seasons you don't like. But the seasons do change, as does, you know, life goes on. Life is cyclical. So yes, my hater incident, my work stress, this stuff has resolved itself. New challenges will happen. But life goes on. And if being outside on a day like this, I have to show you behind me. I mean, look at that. And if you can take one thing from the seasons, it's that there's always a beauty to be found in life. And it's so fleeting. It's just so absolutely fleeting. Look at that. This is for any of you Firefly fans. So, I'm kind of rambling today. Change is inevitable. But right now I'm in a good place. A lot of my stuff's been resolved. Life goes on. Some things you just deal with. So, that's all for now. Talk to you guys later. Bye.